All you got to do is press right here for 60 seconds to start to attract a lot of money. So, what if you could unlock the energy of your body and use it to attract financial miracles? Imagine attracting $112 million or launching a business that earns $1 million in 1 hour, winning a $250,000 lottery jackpot, all because you learned this. And these aren't just stories. This is real proof. Real examples of people who show you that you can attract life-changing sums of money. And I'm going to show you how to do it quickly and easily. First, let's just start off with the proof. So let me tell you about Cynthia Stafford. Cynthia was a single mother raising her brother's 5 children after they had a family tragedy. She's struggling financially. She's focusing daily on visualize winning $112 million in the lottery. She writes the exact number down every day. She's imagining how it would feel. And in 2007, guess what? She won exactly $112 million. True story. And before I show you this 60-second technique, let me also tell you about Bill Morgan, Australian truck driver. He survives a heart attack. He's in a 14-minute coma. After recovering, he won a car worth $30,000 in a scratch-off ticket. Then, during a news interview where they had him reenact the scene, he bought another ticket on camera for the scene, and he won $250,000. And then there's Lisa Johnson, $30,000 in debt by the time she's ready to release her first product with her new business. And guess what? She makes $1 million in just 1 hour off of one product. This is the proof you can attract large sums of money, even unexpectedly. So let's dive into how you can use this 60-second technique. Before we do, if you haven't yet, I have a free financial success hypnosis. It's an MP3 to reprogram your subconscious mind. It's free. It's my free financial success hypnosis. I originally made it for myself. I was trying to build my career as an author and all this stuff, and I was early 20s. All the publishing companies said no. I started learning about the subconscious because guess what? 95% of your financial life, your money beliefs, your money habits, your emotions, are you confident, not confident? What do you attract into your life? Your bank account, do you save? Are you in debt? All of that is just a subconscious program. And psychologists tell us we can reprogram it. So I make this for myself. My life changes. It's crazy. I went from there to publishing books with Penguin Random House, the #1 English publishing company in the world, this YouTube channel, almost getting 1 million subscribers, all these awesome things. 1 million people from all over the world have used it now. It's free. All you got to do is listen to it for 2 or 3 minutes every day. You could do it in the morning, the middle of the day, at night, while you're doing something else even. I often listen to it just when I'm in the shower because it's the time when you're zoning out. All you got to do is find like 120 to 180 seconds. And if you listen to this, your financial life will change like night and day, and it's free. It's jakeshypnosis.com. The link is in the description of this video, and it's pinned as the top comment, or you can click right here to get my free financial success hypnosis. So now let's dive into step number 1, which is to build a clear money picture. Now, before you actually do this, just spend a little time and create a vivid mental image of your financial life and your financial goal. Imagine you're thinking of a memory of something awesome that happened to you like 2 years ago. Like, let's say, for example, I can see clearly when my daughters were born. I don't need to look at a photo of it. I remember the very first time I held them. It was in my bedroom and my wife did a home birth. I remember looking at them. That's a real memory, right? I want you to get as clear of a picture of your financial dream life that it feels like a memory. It's a future memory. So you can write it down. That often helps getting it crystal clear. What does it look like, sound like, feel like? What's your house like, your car like, your job like? How do you feel? Who's around you? What do you hear? That kind of detail. It's super important because your subconscious mind works off of images. So you have a subconscious image of your financial life. We aren't aware of it because it's below the level of conscious. For example, my old financial picture was always having no money in the bank account. I could not get a publisher to publish my book. So the image was another publisher telling me no, another failed opportunity, right? So these images, that's the association. The reason you need a new, clear, vivid picture to make this technique work for you is you are going to replace that long-term memory using this technique and prime your brain to bring more money into your life. So the key to remember about step number 1 is whatever you can see in your mind, you can hold in your hand. I remember when Bob Proctor first told me that, I thought it was the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. Like, yeah, right, dude. Well, the crazy thing is, most of those things happened for me, from my dream house to publishing books in multiple languages to this YouTube channel get 1 million subscribers. Whatever you can see in your mind, you can hold in your hand. And then that brings us to number 2, which is to use your middle or index finger and tap at the point between your eyebrows, sometimes called your third eye, 10 to 20 times. So rhythmic breathing as you tap, and inhale for 4 seconds, hold it, and exhale for 4 seconds. So it'd be holding and get all the oxygen out. Some people call that box breathing. So you inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale, hold, inhale, and you repeat that process as you tap on this point. Notice your body relax. You might have a place in your body where you hold tension. Maybe you clench your toes or your fingers, your jaw or your eyebrow or your butt. That's where the term tight butt comes from, or tight ass comes from. Sorry, I had to say it. Just practice tapping and breathing. Now, this brings us to step number 3, which is to press and visualize. So after you tap and do the box breathing, then you softly just press and hold your finger there. And once you begin pressing, you close your eyes. You want to look directly at the point where your finger is pressing, as if your eyes are open and your focus is right there, except your eyes are going to be closed. Once you do this, some people will see energy, or like white kind of energy. Some people won't. It doesn't matter. But pointing right where your finger is, that is the location that you are going to project your new mental image of your financial life. So right here, and direct focus right here, seeing the picture. The trick, though, isn't to project the picture as a daydream or a wish, because then it's idle. Your nervous system isn't engaged with that. So you want to project the picture and then imagine yourself stepping into the frame. So did you pay off your debts? Did you buy your new house? Did you help out your friends and your wife? Like, what did your kids say when you broke through that financial level? Did you take an epic vacation to celebrate? What was flying first class like? That's the type of stuff you want to call upon. And then you want to just repeat this mantra. Thank you for this abundance. Thank you for this abundance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you forget that, just make it simple. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What I invite you to do is comment that down below or commit it to memory. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So when you see the picture in your mind and you really start to feel like you're there and you really get emotionally engaged with it, then you just say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So this technique may take you 30 seconds. It may take you 2 minutes. The time isn't as relevant as the feeling or the sensation in your nervous system. The same way I can think of a memory and you can think of a memory, even if it happened 5 years ago, you could tear up. You could get emotionally engaged with that. You want to do the same thing with this financial image that you are putting and projecting right into your brain, because that emotion is what makes the brain respond to it. And Harvard neuroscientists did studies where they took real tasks, like people playing the piano or doing different activities. Then they took groups that just imagined doing those same activities. They didn't do it. Well, the group that did it and the group that imagined it were having the same brain activity. So Harvard showed that your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real, as long as imagination leads to emotions and feelings That engages your nervous system, your cells, your whole physiology, and that's how you start to change your financial life. And then last but not least, after you feel that energy of the thank you, you just rub your hands together, kind of like you're warming them up and you're out in cold air 5 to 10 seconds. And this kind of just activates your body's energy center. So you can feel the warmth, maybe the tingling sensation in your hands. Maybe it makes you put a little smile on your face. And you just say thank you one last time to kind of end and to cement this energy. I want you to imagine that your hands, this energy that's coming off of them, is this energy of receiving new financial abundance. And before you open your eyes, what I invite you to do is just commit this statement to memory. I am worthy of all the wealth I desire. I am worthy of all the wealth I desire. That statement alone will change your life. Like Cynthia Stafford, yeah, she was doing it for $112 million, but the thing that made it finally come is once she not only believed it, but she felt worthy of it and she felt like it was real. So just remember that visualization activates the same cells in your brain as physically experiencing the exact same activity. All you got to do is tap here, practice breathing in for 4 seconds, holding for 4 seconds, exhale for 4. Do a couple cycles of that till you feel your body relax. Once you get there, you project the image of what you want by pressing right here and getting into that mental picture using gratitude to start to train your brain that it's real. Repetition is the key here. I invite you to use this for the next 3 to 4 weeks. It only takes about 60 seconds to practice. But when you do this every day, even if it's 60 seconds, if you do it with emotion, you activate new cells. So when you do it tomorrow, those cells start to form and you actually build new neural networks in your brain. You are priming or training your brain for a new financial reality. So I invite you to get my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com, to practice. What I recommend you do is let that play while you're doing this technique. It's going to allow your mind not to get distracted, and it's going to allow you to start to reprogram your subconscious mind quicker and faster to bring more money into your life. It's free. It's jakeshypnosis.com. You can click right here to get that, or it's pinned as the top comment. It's in the description right there down below as well. It's jakeshypnosis.com. Remember, your financial breakthrough could be just 60 seconds away. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, bell notification, and click here to watch another one.